everybody, welcome in and welcome to my channel. This is Leslie with Black Dog Vintage, and I have a great flea market haul today. This is my last visit to the flea market until June 21st because I will be going on vacation. I am going to visit my son in Spain for 2 weeks, and I've just got 3 sales this next week, and then I will be leaving. And so no more flea market visits until June 21st. So I tried to stock up today. I tried to get as many cool things as I could. I got some vintage bags, a compact, and then loads of jewelry, lots of rings. And so that is what I'm bringing you guys today. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. Promise I will not disappoint you. I do go live 2 to 3 times a week. When I get back, my schedule may change and I will keep you informed of that. But I will be doing a live sale on Saturday, June 20th when I get back. That will be my first sale when I get back. So, all right, let's get into what I purchased today. So I'm going to move my tray over and we're going to get right down into the nitty gritty of everything. Okay, so I'm going to take a sip of my tea here. Okay, so yesterday during my sale, I had a lot of requests for vintage bags. So when I was selling on eBay a lot, and then even on my website, I was heavily into selling vintage bags. And so I did pick up some like more antique bags today. There wasn't a lot of vintage bags, but like the kind that I used to carry, like the 70s and 80s bags. But I did pick up some like very vintage / antique bags today, and I'll show you those. But this is a vintage wallet. This is ostrich skin, and I thought this was pretty cool. It's in great condition, yeah, I thought this was really nice. So no credit card slots, although you could put cards in there, and then a place for cash. And then, of course, you've got your spot for coins. Excuse me, my allergies are driving me crazy. And then I just thought that was a nice little wallet. Great condition. So I grabbed that. I just thought it was cool. And then as for vintage little bags, this is a perfect condition Whiting and Davis. Look at this. It's got the little mesh. It's mesh, of course. And then it's got the little mesh fringe on the bottom. And then this opens up like that. And then it kind of balloons out like that. It's got fairly good condition on the inside. A little bit of stain. And then, of course, we've got the tag that says Whiting and Davis, which is still intact. That's always important. And then it just closes back up. Kind of reminds me of like a little flask or something. And then it just goes down like that. And so it's really cute. It's still got the little wristlet handle and just fantastic condition. I was so stoked to be able to pick that up. So that is a great one. Then I found this bag, which, oh, it's caught on another one. There we go. Okay, then I found this. Look at this. Beading on this is superb. There is a couple little spots that I saw where there was a couple loose beads, although now, of course, I can't. Oh, it's on this side. I feel it. A couple loose beads on here, right here. There. Little thread right there. That's it, though. Great condition. We've got the little pearls on the kiss lock. Open that up. We've got a little mirror. Looks like a little bit of tissue. Oh, Mary and Brownie. I have no idea what that means. It's like a little tissue. I don't feel anything inside there. And then a little mirror. And I did not feel or see a tag in here anywhere, but it's in really nice condition. Really very, very nice condition. I'm going to leave that little Mary and Brownie little tissue in there just in case somebody wants it. And then it's got the little little wristlet chain on there, but great condition on this one. Isn't that pretty? I just thought that was a really pretty, beautiful bag. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and then I picked up these other bags. Now, I picked them up because one, they're antique and they're gorgeous, but they are in rough shape. So they're project bags. So if somebody's who's a true collector of these bags, who wants a bit of a project, I'm gonna lift my camera up a little bit so you can see this a little bit better. These are definitely project bags. Roll up my sleeves. All right, so look at this. Look at the frame on there. This frame is gorgeous. So the frame's in pretty good condition. So I don't really see much wrong with the frame on this one. There is the chain. The beading is in great condition. We have a little bit of pulling away from the frame on here, so that would need some stitching. Now on the inside of here, somebody did pull out the lining, probably because it was worn. That needs a little stitching there. So you could easily put a new lining in here if you wanted to, or you could leave it as is. I know some people just do these for display. And that is, you know, what they like to do. So that is something that can be done, but this is just a great little bag. And then of course it's got the little wrist chain right here. Just a fantastic bag. And yeah, it closes nicely. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful bag. Okay, this one here, also blue. This one has got a little more damage to the frame. This is kind of pressed in a little bit, but look at that frame. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. This is absolutely beautifully beaded. The beading itself is in fantastic condition. Look at the rhinestones on the chain. This is great. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a kiss lock, but unfortunately, the inside is just kind of falling apart. We have a mirror. It says Lieberman, Saginaw, which is Michigan. It's got the mirror, which is intact, but the inside just really needs to be redone. And that's unfortunate, but the kiss lock is in great condition. This is just such a nice bag, but it really does need work. So if you are somebody that can do that, that is great. And this actually says something on the side here. What does this say? See if I can go. That's not gonna work. Let's see. Something plate. I want to say it's probably silver plate, but doesn't look like silver. Something plate on there. But look at the detail on there. God, that's gorgeous. It's just kind of unfortunate. But, you know, I couldn't resist getting them. And, you know, because I bought all of the bags, I got a deal. Okay, and then look at this one. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Now, this is pulling away from the sides. I do not know how to fix this, but I'm sure there's got to be a way to rehab this. There's got to be a way. Maybe to wire that back on or something. But look at that. Oh my God, this is so pretty. And that just opens up. it's a chainmail, so somehow there's got to be a way. But even just to simply, if you were to do like a, you know, a display or something with this bag, you could easily just kind of like lay this in like a shadow box or something and display this bag. Even if you were to just pop the, you know, pop this back into, oh, what is this tag? Is this a Whiting Davis? I didn't even notice the tag. I bet you it is. It looks like it. It is. It's a Whiting and Davis. So this is an old Whiting and Davis. So this would be worth redoing if we could. So yeah, it just needs work. Just needs work. These bags are worth a lot of money if we could rehab it. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't know if there's a way to do it, but it's beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, so if somebody knows how to do it, it'd be worth it. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't resist it. I had to. I had to. I mean, wouldn't you? And then this one here, I paid up for. This is a compact slash bag. Beautiful mother of pearl on the outside. It's got the little wristlet. This opens up like this. And we have the powder side, which opens somehow. Oh, well, trust me, it does open. Maybe it opens from this side. I'll probably pop my nail off if I try to do it. Well, it's got the powder. It's got the comb on this side. And this is a lipstick right here that it's, you know, you can refill this lipstick. And then, so you've got the powder, the comb, and the lipstick. And then the mirror comes down. And I believe that's for cigarettes. I'm not positive, but I believe that's for cigarettes. I just thought that was so cool. I did pay up for it. It's in perfect condition. It really is. It's in perfect condition. You just need to have the right nail or whatever to be able to open up that powder. And I'm not going to play with it. I don't know why I can't get it open. I had it open when I was at the flea market. I don't know why. There's a trick. There's a trick. Maybe it goes the other way. We had it, oh, it does. It goes this way. It goes the opposite direction. There we go. You push it the other way. There we go. And there's the powder. And it's empty. So it's already cleaned out. You could probably put your own whatever in there if you wanted to. So absolutely, it's perfect. I love this. So like I said, I paid up for it, but I just thought it was cool. Even if I add it to my own collection and nobody wants it, that's okay. I just thought it was so interesting and neat. So I had to get it. I had to. Okay. So that, oh, and then this other little thing that I picked up. It's a lighter. I know some of you collect lighters, and this is just made in Japan, but it's a cool little, you know, for the desk or something, a desk lighter. I have no idea how you would fill this or anything. I know nothing about lighters, but I just thought it was a cool little desk piece. And, yeah, I'm not sure how this works. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but it's cool. It's cool. All right. So anyway, moving on. Okay, hat pins. The lady that I got the hat pins from the other week had more. So I got some more hat pins. This is just a cool, fantastic plastic. And I got 2 of these. They could be sold as a pair. And this is a nice long hat pin, but those are super cool. And then I picked up this one, which is a little bit different than the ones that I had before. I didn't pick up duplicates from what I had the other week. This was a beautiful rhinestone one. Look at that. So neat. And then this one is carved, and I need to test this. My guess is this is probably like French jet, which is glass. But I could test this to see if it's something different. It's just beautiful. And then look at this. Look how fancy that is. That's really pretty. And that's a shorter one, more like a stick pin. Absolutely gorgeous. I found this brooch, very old. It has a C clasp. I thought that was beautiful. I love these old brooches. And then that flower one, which I thought was adorable. And I think that one I thought was signed. Yeah, that was a Judy Lee. So super cute floral pin there. And then this is an old glass bead necklace. Look at that. How fun is this? All of these are glass beads. And then look at the old barrel clasp. Oh, it's a magnet. Never mind. It's a magnet. So I actually thought about cutting this apart using the beads. Those are some older beads. So cool. I thought that was cool. Okay, so on to the sterling. On to the sterling. I did get a lot of rings, but we'll do the rings last. Okay, so this is very, I believe, antique or close to being maybe vantique. This almost looks Mexican, or I'm not sure. I don't think it's Art Deco. I don't know. I'll have to do a little more research on this. Let's see if there's any. It's just marked sterling. But this is a blister pearl. And it's a great specimen of a blister pearl. And then it's got the Greek key design. And then we've got a paperclip chain. And it's an old paperclip chain because look at that clasp. Look at that. Isn't that just absolutely stunning? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Crazy. And it is 16 inches, so it is short. That is just so pretty. And then I found this just plain chain, and I thought that was just a really cool link. And it's just a plain sterling silver chain. I just liked it. It's about 18 inches. I just like that link on it. So I grabbed it. This was gorgeous. And it is sterling silver with some vermeil. And let me test the stone. I think it's glass. No, it's not. It's actually chrysoprase. I thought it was glass, but it's not. This is actually stone. It's chrysoprase. That's a beautiful blue. So that's what it's testing at, is in the chrysoprase. So that's kind of cool. Check this out. This is Morpho Butterfly with the dog. I love my dogs, you know that. And this is old C-clasp. And it's marked sterling silver. That is a find right there. That is a find. That is absolutely gorgeous. Love the dog. Love, love, love the dog. I thought this was a cool little bracelet. Just kind of a fun piece. You can layer with some other bracelets if you wanted to. It does have a toggle. Let's see what it measures on the mandrel. If it wants to lay right. Oh, it's not that big. That's about a 6 3/4 on the mandrel. Let's see if it's any better on this one. Yeah, 6 3/4. So not super big, but not bad. And then you can make it a little shorter, maybe a 6 1/2 on there. I thought that was so pretty. Just different and unique. Just a different kind of bracelet. A couple pendants that I picked up. Look at that. That's some kind of jasper. Now I could put a like a jump ring or something on there so it lays better on a necklace. But I thought that was pretty different and unique. And that's sterling. And then look at that. That's a turquoise. Look at that big bail on there. Definitely put that on some beads. And that is, it looks to be Tasco, I believe. Yeah, that's Tasco. Look at that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. I have a necklace and a bracelet with this like really pretty woven design. And this is about, is it 18 inches? Let me open it and double check. 17. Interesting. 17 inches on this. So pretty. And then I've got the bracelet that matches. And the bracelet measures 6 1/2. So kind of small on the bracelet. But it's super, super nice. Look at that. Really interesting look to it. Gorgeous. Normally, oh, let's look at this. Okay, so this is an interesting necklace. I really loved it. Look at that stone. I'm going to test the stones. And then we've got little elephant fetishes on it. Look at this. This is so cool. Now, what's interesting about this, the clasp is sterling. These beads, they're all sterling. These did not test as sterling. Now, granted, it was hard to really get a good scratch on them, but it didn't really test as sterling. So I don't really know what to say about that. But the clasp is sterling and the bigger beads are sterling. But let's test the stones. Okay, the elephants are glass. Now, I believe the chips, they test in the aquamarine. So they could be aquamarine, or I'll look and see if there would be any other color or any other, stone that could be that. Could be Amazonite or apatite. Those all are in that same color range. I'm not sure where those fall in the Mohs scale. But they test in the aquamarine range for the stone. So maybe aquamarine, maybe one of those others if they test in that range, but those all are in the same color range. That is just absolutely gorgeous. But we know it's not turquoise, because turquoise wouldn't test. Turquoise doesn't test at all. But isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. So different and unique. I love that dog. Boy, do I love that dog. So cute. I got a pair of earrings. I normally don't, but look at these. These are so cool. Look at those earrings. So different. I have to get new backs for them because one has a back, one doesn't. They're Tasco. I just thought those were cool earrings. So I grabbed them. I don't know. I just thought they were different. Okay, so rings. Let's do rings. Okay. I need my ring sizer though. Hold on one second. I think I walked around the house with my ring sizer and I didn't bring them back to my desk. So I'll be right back. Okay, got my ring sizer. Okay, it was on my kitchen counter. Okay, so first things first, look at this malachite. Now, I do believe this is Native American, and this is a size 7.5. It's on the smaller side. So super pretty, beautiful, beautiful. This is a little amber one. This is a size 6. Great little ring. We'll test this one. I believe that's garnet. And this is a size 6.25. And let's just test it. Yep, it is garnet. Great ring there. Okay, this one here. This is super special. Oh, it's upside down. So this one is Victorian, I believe. We have a intaglio design of like a Roman soldier, possibly. And then look at the sides. We have a little grape design, which is very Victorian right there. Look at the top and the bottom. It is marked on the inside STER. This one measures about a 7.75. And that one on the Presidium, it tests just in the glass range, which I don't know if that's glass or it could be onyx. I believe onyx tests in glass. So I'll have to look this one up a little bit more, do a little more research on this one. But I do believe this one is Victorian, and it's absolutely a stunning, stunning ring, and very old, very old. And that's the back of it. It's in great condition. It's beautiful, beautiful piece. Look at that one. That's gorgeous. It's a size 6. And let's test the stone. The stone is a garnet. Look at the cut on that. That's beautiful. Beautiful garnet. Look at that one. And let's test this stone. I believe it's onyx. Okay, so this goes to tourmaline. So this goes into tourmaline. So maybe it is, I don't know. Is that where onyx goes? Now this one I do believe was sized down. Oh, you know what? It measures a 5.75, but I believe this is split. Yeah, that's split. Oh, that's too bad. I thought that was just a solder point, but it's split. But if somebody wanted to size this, I guess it would make life easier. It's gorgeous. Well, somebody will get a deal on that ring. Look at this. That is blue topaz, I'm going to assume. Yep, topaz. And we'll say probably Probably some tiny CZs. Yeah, I can't really get my Presidium in there. So we'll say CZ. So blue topaz. That is gorgeous. And I don't know, I think that was just marked 925 in there. Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this. Love this ring. It's a size 6. Oh, I'm keep on getting the small sizes. I don't pay attention to ring sizes when I'm buying. I don't often pay attention. I just get what I like. That one's a pretty one. This one's a 6. That one's a 7. So maybe a little bit on the small 7s. And we've got sapphire and topaz. So sapphire and topaz on this one. And this is a size 7. And that's a nice one. So, and I just see a 925 on that one. Beautiful. Beautiful ring. Okay, this is another one I believe is quite old. It is marked, I think, on the inside, sterling. It's a bullet ring, and I think that's glass. I've had these before. Yeah, it's just glass. So that is, you know, just a glass piece. And like I said, I've had these before. This is a small size. It's a 5. I had to get it because, you know, these are actually pretty valuable, and you don't find them that often. And they're just so amazing. It's like looking into like a crystal ball. It's like a little glass orb. And they're Art Deco. They're an Art Deco style, but that's a size 5. It's small, but they're pretty cool. They're a pretty cool style. That I thought was pretty neat. And I'm hoping that's jade. Let's see. It is a size 7, just past a 7. And well, nephrite. It's close enough. Nephrite. So that's really pretty. And it's marked sterling. So it could be an older piece as well. And you know me, I can't pass up these peacock pearl rings. That's a small size too. It's a 5.5. I keep getting the small ones. Oh, this is a big one. This is a 9. That looks like howlite. I don't know. It's probably howlite and marcasite, but I just thought it was pretty. Size 9. That was a really cool, and it looks a little on the native size, little side. It's amethyst, and that's a 6.5. It's just kind of pretty. That's a whopper of a CZ, but I like the setting in that. I'm assuming CZ. That's a bigger size. It's a 10. Not a whole lot of middle of the roads. Yeah, that's CZ. Really pretty. Okay, hopefully this ring is going to be, oh, it's small. It's a 6. That's a 6. Look at that. Modernist. I'm hoping this is amethyst. No. I think they're CZs. But look at how cool that is. It is sterling silver. I think these might be like in the purple range of CZ. It goes a little past glass, but not much. So, it's so cool though. Such a cool ring. Such a cool ring. Okay, look at that one. Rhodonite. Size 7. Rhodonite ring. Gorgeous. Okay, and then my favorite. This is, oh no, there's 2 others. Sorry. We'll do this one first. This is a Farrah Fawcett CZ ring. I really liked it. Oh, I got my other ring on there. This is marked Farrah on the inside, right there. And it's a sterling silver. These are all CZs. Let's see what size it is. Oh man, it's a 6, but there's a lot of room on the inside there because I really thought that it fit. It almost fits my 7, so we're gonna say it's probably closer to a 6.5. Look at how pretty that is. And it is marked Farrah. Actually came in a ring box. And when I did look this one up because I thought this one was maybe pretty special, and it is. If you look this ring up online, this ring actually goes for like over $100. It's really gorgeous. So I don't know if it's just kind of rare. I'm not sure. Okay. The coup de grace. Look at that. That is Native American. It's not marked at all. I fell in love with this ring. I am thinking about keeping it, but I don't need to. It is probably about a 7.25, but there's a lot of room in here. So I'm actually going to say it's probably closer, even though it doesn't go to an 8, it's got to be closer to an 8 because this is really big on my 7 and it really fits my 8 finger much better. I think it might be just the way that it fits on my mandrel. So I'm going to say 7.5 to maybe an 8, but look at the turquoise on there. That is literally just stunning. And I did pay up for this slightly, but oh my God, it's just, and it's a comfortable ring to wear, probably because of the way that it's shaped. And then there's so much room underneath this dome that it's just really easy to wear. It's a little big on here. It just fits this finger better. It's gorgeous. It's so different and unique. I just love it. And you've got all different shades of the turquoise. You've got like from the powder blues to the greens, and it just works. It just works. So that's my haul. What do you guys think? Did I do good? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this haul. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed the haul today. I think I did pretty good. You know, like I said, it's the last haul before I leave on vacation. So let me know if you are interested in any of these pieces. My channel members do get the opportunity to purchase at pre-sale, but the rest of these items will be available on Wednesday's sale. And Wednesday is going to be May 27th, I believe. And that is my next sale for new items. I will be doing a sale on May 26th. And that will be more like clearance. I might do some vintage costume jewelry during that sale, but the sterling silver will be done on Wednesday evening. So please join me for that sale. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment below. Don't forget to hit the like button, and feel free to share my video as well. So thank you all so much for joining me. I love you all, and we'll see you later. Bye.